was terrible. Hey guys, if you're watching this, that means you just purchased one of our foundations or one of our concealers or both of our tools that I love to apply them with. I'm going to go over my favorites first, and then I'm going to go over our other ways of applying as well. So my favorite is our Blenderful Damp. So I usually wet it with warm water. I wet it with warm water, bring it out well, and then you just go straight into your foundation with it. I do a little twist, kind of helps warm it up, and also the warm water helps warm it up. And then I bounce. You can bounce for a more full coverage, or you can drag and then come back and bounce. Drag and come back and bounce. What I like about this one is it creates a buildable coverage. So you can put as little or as much as you want with this. It's super soft and flexible, and it gives the skin-like appearance that looks airbrushed. It looks like your original skin. I also kind of feel like it minimizes my pores. I'm gonna do this side of my face with this one. And if you need a little more coverage somewhere else, you can just drag a little bit more and bounce it back there. I usually take it down my neck because my neck tends to be a little wider than my body. So as you can see, very, very smooth finish. It's one of my favorites. Now let's talk our brush number 17.
Like everyone's favorites.
More sheer coverage. I do not dip it because I find when I dip it, my brush just gets a little too much product and the bristles start sticking, and then you get streaking. So make sure you wash your hands really well. Come in your foundation and just move it around on your face like so. Then you take this and you do very light swirls. Now so it's more of a sheer coverage. Just come back and add a little more where you need it, and then swirl it out again. For more coverage, a little bit of a sheer coverage. And this is your gal. She's very popular. Another way that I do like to apply our foundation is with a flat kabuki brush. We do not have this brush, but if you have one already, that can save you money. And I also like that one. This one, I feel like you can dip in there. The bristles are already so tight and flat, and this also gives you somewhat of a medium coverage, and you would just do soft little circles. Our foundation. If you need help finding one of these types of brushes, I can help you with that. To our concealer. Notice I did not put anything underneath my eyes because I'm going to come back with concealer in those spots. So my favorite to use is our brush number 4 or our brush number 5. This is actually called our foundation brush. I'm not a fan of it for foundation. Maybe if you're like packing it on super thick, but I rather it under my eyes. I'll do one eye with this one eye with the other one. So I just get a little bit of our concealer. Our concealer lasts a really long time, y'all. Just go under my eyes, brush it. I do not go directly under my eyes because I want a very thin layer right there. So I'll go right here on my cheeks because I have a little bit of melasma and that helps cover it. You can even use your fingers to spread it out if you like. I typically come back with my favorite sponge, blend it out on my eye. Then I go underneath, blend underneath so I get that thin layer right underneath my eye because I do have creases and wrinkles and I don't want it to settle there. Then I just tap out the rest And there you go. Look at that difference, guys. And then if my allergies or anything are acting up a little bit more, I'll even come in with my finger and just tap it right into my blue area. This is where my dark circles are the worst, right in that little crease. So for 5, you can do little circles. I find it easily gets caked. So I like to swirl it, get some of that product off. Swirl into the foundation and then you swirl it out. A lot of people like this method. You do not need a lot. The key to our products is you really don't need much. Okay, guys? And there you have it. If I want to add a little bit more in my dark blue circle, I take my finger, pat it in there for full coverage. There you are. And I guess I could do like I did the other one. Do not need much. And light circles with these brushes is key, so you do not get any streaking. I'm gonna go over our powders. If you have oily skin, if you are wrinkly, I would suggest getting either our clear powder or one of our HD powders. Our HD powder formula and our clear translucent powder is so fine. It just is so smooth and such a fine ground powder. It's beautiful. This, I'm gonna use brush number 19. I'm gonna go, I think I'm gonna try powder 3. So I'm just gonna tap this under my eyes. Make sure all those lines are smooth before you set. So see how my eyelids are greasy and it already started creasing? Rub it out, then set, and that will stay all day. You won't have any creasing. And if you want extra, like if you're sweating or you're just like super greasy and oily, get our Oil Strike setting spray. Spray that on before you set your powder. Let it dry, then set with your powder. Soon. And then I just, remember you always want to tap. Don't drag. If you drag, you'll drag product across your face and you'll have streaking. So you don't want that. I'm gonna go ahead and finish my look. So this is bronzer 3, and I'm just gonna do a quick little bronze. You can even bronze if you have darker, like a darker setting powder. One of our HD powders. Get the darker one, you can bronze with it. They last so long. We have some beautiful bronzers, but if you like a matte, we have different mattes, different shimmers. One of our highlighters on my cheeks. Message me for info on that. Okay. I really love our Possible blush. It looks good on everyone. And it's not like a crazy color, so it's very pretty, very subtle, looks great all year round. It does have a slight shimmer, but it's not anything major. And that was with brush number 1. This is one of my favorite brushes. I literally did my powder, my bronzer, and my highlight and my cheeks with it. So I'm gonna go ahead and finish my look. I hope you liked all those tutorials and I hope it helped you. If you have any questions, please get with me. I would love to help you out. Bye!